Hey guys, BMAN here. How are you guys doing today? Golden vow, flame grant me strength, fire's deadly sin, Bloodflame blade, and then kabam, we have an awesome vampires build, just with those spells and amulets and weapons that we've got running, guys. Hey, you took some of my health. Give that back. That is not your health. That's mine. Give it back to me. Take this. Thank you. I'll take my health back. Yes, guys. This is a full-on health regen build and everything, guys. AoE damaging, range damaging, and everything, guys. Low level and everything. Let's get in and show you guys this awesome build that I've got for you guys today. And you can even use it as a melee weapon because, of course, it's a great axe. So it's really good to swing and do big damage, as you've seen right there too. Now, every hit will bring back health, so you'll see later. And as you see right here, look at the enemy, the boss that's attacking me from the side. Look at the damage we're also doing to those side enemies. It doesn't just do the one that you're focused on. Look at that, 4,000 damage to the guy behind me, beside me, trying to take me on because of the AoE. This wipes out big areas, big groups, and everything. Makes boss fights easy, as you see. Boom. Doesn't just take out one, it takes the whole lot of them out. This is borderline broken, guys, and it doesn't even require stupid high stats. We're only just over level 100 to be able to run this. Let's go, guys, let's go. This great stars is Margaret. She's not in the boss form, but it's still the same boss with the same health bars. But as you see, boom, 2,000 damage just from the initial blast, and then the follow-up things do more damage afterwards, guys. It's epic. As long as you're locked onto your enemy, those bullet parts will all fire at them to do different damage. If you're not locked on, they just go randomly. So for that range part of it, make sure you're locked on, guys. Now, as you see here, every one of those little yellow bullets that hit, because of the way we've built this class, regen our health. The reason that does that is because we're using the Golden Land Ash of War on our Great Stars axe, guys, which its ability is that it restores health upon landing hits. So we want the Golden Land to come from that weapon. Then we have Golden Vow to buff our damage and our defenses. We then have Flame Grant Me Strength to buff our flame attacks and physical attacks. We then put flame on our weapon so that our weapon is using buffed from the flame damage. We then use Fire's Deadly Sin and Bloodflame, because then we have that afflicting bleed on anything that's near us, and because Bloodflame's on our weapon, it inflicts bleed on that flame, which makes it do that. And Bloodflame also makes our Golden Land ability from our weapon inflict bleed, so we're getting bleed from range, which is awesome. Every attack is giving us health back thanks to our talismans and stuff like that. As you will see right here, against Mog, Lord of Blood, who's resistant to bleed, we make him bleed with the Golden Land. So one, look at the range of this, guys. This is just so awesome, this attack. And that's only the ranged attacks hitting him. He's not even getting hit by the AoE attack at the start. But as you've seen just then, bang, he got bleed. We initiate bleed on Mog, who's resistant to bleed with this build, guys. This build is insane. It inflicts bleed at range. It has massive AoE. It's really fast to use. It can outrange any opponent. As long as you can lock onto it, you can take it out with this because of the range of this attack, guys. This build is insane. Anything in the open world you can take out because you can outrange it, so you can outsmart it. If you're forced to go up in a close area, as you've seen earlier, it's got that AoE blast that just destroys anything that gets in it. And it's also got all those bullets too, so it absolutely destroys anything that gets up close to you. You've got a big great axe in your arm that you can swing at any point if you really wanted to. I mean, this is the best of all worlds, guys. It doesn't drain much FP for the damage that it does. It's just the best of all worlds, guys. Let's go. Let's go. And as you see, just makes easy work of dragons, guys. Not a problem, because you can just stay out of their range. Another awesome thing about this cool class. And as you'll see, we're going to show you guys the health regen abilities of this. We're going to attack this guy with our health down, and you'll see by the time we kill him, we're going to have our health back up. Simple as, easy as. And yes, again, super effective against these big open world enemies. Doesn't matter how much health they have or how much damage they do or their range, because we can outrange them. We can stay in a safe area, safe from attack, and just destroy them. And while we're at it, we're gaining our health back. Win, win, win. Best of all situations, guys. Let's go. Let's go. And we'll even show you some bosses. Now, if they haven't got stupid health, oh gosh. Quick, easy work of Everglade bosses, that's for sure. Look at that. Gone, done, and dusted. Easy as. And like this one, look at the amount of damage we do to it. Bang. 1900 damage with the initial attack, and then all the following up attacks does another over 1000 damage. We're doing over 3000 damage per strike. Show you even the Everglade up in the snow area, so it's a much tougher opponent. We could have easily beaten this opponent if we just decided to use a health potion at one point here, but I was wanting to see whether or not we could actually get much health back without using a health potion. Now we do get a little bit, but as you see, the health regen in a battle like this isn't game breaking, so yeah, it's not going to save your life, but it's handy. Might have given me a little bit of an extra ability to take an extra hit, but as you see here, even after I died, we still got him because the bullets afterwards. Let's go, guys, let's go. Now guys, you can also use this as a strategy against the fire giant, guys, because it inflicts bleed. So now that they've nerfed Swarm of Flies, and Swarm of Flies is now not that great to use against them, you'll be looking for other options. People will be looking for other ranged options and stuff, and well, this option here does thousands of damage to him, and it's maximum range. As long as you can lock onto him, you can hit him, which is pretty awesome. And the fact that you can make it inflict bleed makes it really powerful. So this might be an option people want to consider for taking on the fire giant. I'm not going to say that this is going to be a super easy cheese, because you're still going to have some skill, but it might be an option for you if you want to try it against him. As you see, it is effective against the fire giant. You can stay at long range from him and just pick away at him quite easily. Now guys, let's get into the build. The build consists of the Great Stars. We're at plus 25, and our Ash of War that we've chosen to put on it is the Golden Lands Ash of War. I will be showing you guys how to get this Great Stars and the Ash of War in this video. Now, for this weapon also increases health upon hits. We accompany it with the Blacksmith's Blade, which restores health upon killing opponents for the extra health regen when we're killing things. We then put that with the White Mask, which adds extra attack power with bleed, because we're inflicting bleed with our weapon. It self-inflicts bleed, and with Bloodflame inflicts bleed. So that's extra attack power. We have successive attacks increase our health, well, restore our health points and we're doing lots of successive attacks with Golden Land, which has lots of bullets, so that works really well with it. We have the restores HP upon defeating enemies, which makes it so we get a bigger amount of health for every enemy we kill. Greatly increases attack power with successive attacks, and Golden Land has a lot of attacks in one attack. And then we have Shard of Alexander for greatly increases attack power of skills, which Golden Land is a skill, so it increases that power. All that together is our awesome build, guys. Now let's go and show you guys the spells that we're using. Also, you can see my stats along the side there if you're wondering what stats I'm using. So we're using Flame Grant Me Strength, which boosts our physical and fire damage. We're using Fire's Deadly Sin to be able to do that damage when we're near stuff, which also with the Bloodflame inflicts bleed. We have Golden Vow for increased attack and defense. And then we have Bloodflame Blade to make it so that all of our attacks inflict bleed, and so that we have fire on our weapon to increase its attack damage. Okay guys, next we've got to go and get the Great Axe. So come to this location here and you'll find a big convoy. In a chest in the back of this convoy, this big carriage has a chest in the back of it. In that chest is the Great Stars Axe, guys. Simply open the chest here and you'll get your Great Stars, guys. Simple, easy as. Now it won't come with the Ash of War. We'll now need to go and get the Ash of War to apply to it. So for that, come to Deep Root Depths. You're going to need to get to here, you're going to need to go through Nokron City, which means you will have to beat Radahn first to get to Nokron City, because the teleporting wrong warping no longer works. You're going to have to go through, beat the twin gargoyles, get into the coffin teleporter, and then it will bring you to here. Once you are here, it's just around this corner here, you're going to find one of those tree boss type things right here. That'll try and kill you. Up to you whether you just ignore it and try and run past it, or whether or not you kill it. It's dead for me because I've already killed it. But just past it, right up here, you'll find the scarab beetle thing. Kill that and you'll get your Golden Lands Incantation. Well, Ash of War. Just like that, guys. Then you just need to apply that to your weapon, to your Great Stars. Now we're going to show you guys where to get Fire's Deadly Sin, or how to get it, because you need to do two things for that. So first you need to come to this point in Lindale Capital, either go down those stairs to get to a lower point and jump down, or if you've got enough health, just jump down here. But we want to get over this side here and in here. Now I've already picked up this item, so you won't see me pick it up, but I'm going to show you where it is and what you need to do. You need to come through here, and on this painting is going to be a painting. You need to pick up this painting here, okay guys? Once you've picked up that painting, we then need to go over to here where the godskin is. There's that godskin on the hill. So we're coming from here and we're going over here. Then from here, follow the path you see me take. Pretty much go up past the godskin. If you don't want to go past the godskin and kill the godskin, you can jump up this rock right here. If your horse will jump properly. Like so. Then come over to here, right to the corner on the cliff there, and you'll find a ghost. When you get to it, as long as you've gone and picked up the painting, the ghost will disappear and it will drop the Fire's Deadly Sin for you to pick up. Pick that up and use it, and then you will have Fire's Deadly Sin, guys. Now, to make Fire's Deadly Sin inflict bleed, like you will see right here, you need to make sure you put Bloodflame onto your weapon. That is why we're using this weapon, because it can have Bloodflame. Now, when you do the Ash of War, make sure you choose normal Ash of War, not blood or poison or anything like that, or occult, so that you can apply Bloodflame blame to it. With that said, guys, have an awesome day. Hit that like button on your way out, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. BMAN out. Thank you for watching.